use this meditation to no, just allow your consciousness to go on this journey with me. Let me be your tour guide. And, if you see things or feel things or hear things, take note of that. And if you feel like writing it down as you experience it, that's totally fine. Or you can just go through the experience with me. And then after it's over, you can pull out your journal and say, here's what I experienced, and write it down. Because what's amazing is we have these profound out-of-body experiences when we do these kinds of meditations, but then if we don't really write it down, we'll often just forget. So use this opportunity. I'm going to guide you to have a conversation with your child, and whatever they tell you, it would probably be good to write it down so that you can remember it. All right, so let's close our eyes and let's take a deep breath. I think it's better if I do that. All right, everyone. Let's take a deep breath here. Breathing in the higher energy, the love consciousness of the divine realms. Feeling the angels lifting us up, bringing us into the light and the laughter, the freedom, the relief of feeling that golden light of God consciousness pouring into the top of our heads, moving through every cell, bone, tissue, circulating in us with the breath, so that now, with our eyes closed, we see golden light emanating from every pore of our bodies. That golden light is the presence of God consciousness, unconditional love. This is who you are, a being of golden light. This is the essence of your soul. And as you lift easily and joyfully up above the earth realm, the angels greet you and say, "Oh, trust us. Let us take you to a healing place." And we trust the angels. They carry us through time and space so easily, with a lightness and a playfulness, showing us things, the beauty of the globe of planet Earth from a distance, seeing that play of light and dark that we are such a part of on Earth, pulling back and lifting up with the angels to go beyond our galaxy, beyond all galaxies, to where the light and the frequency is golden, pure love. And now we find ourselves in the higher realms that look so similar to the nature that we find on the earth, but much more alive, vivid with color. Look around and see the forest in the distance, the mountains, the sky, all shimmering with such a high frequency of love. So much beauty here and so much peace. Already look and see who's with you. Your beloved child is there in a form that you recognize, but also looking very happy, very healthy, very joyful. And if you've lost parents or partners, they're also here, maybe looking happier and healthier than you've ever seen them. And they're all laughing with you now, going, "Yes, let's go for a walk here." And now you're on the greatest walk of your life, with these beloveds. And they're showing you, your child is saying, look, they have these lakes. Come to the lakes with me. Let me show you what we do here. And they're moving you through the forest and showing you the animals, the butterflies, the birds. So vivid, so colorful. And now taking you to the opening of the gorgeous lake of crystal water. And this, of course, is water that could never hurt you. You can breathe in this water. It's not like on earth. So there's nothing to fear. And your child is pulling you into this lake, going, come and play with me, come on. And maybe they're getting you into a boat or a canoe or a raft to float in, whatever they like. And you're playing with them and laughing. It's a perfect day in this water. The sun is at the perfect angle. The temperature is just warm enough. And you feel so free, so joyful. Perhaps you haven't even felt this joyful in a while. Let it be here in this water that you reclaim your childlike joy. And now they're taking you to stand under the waterfall. And you're looking across the waterfall at all of your beloveds who are here now with you. All of you laughing and smiling. Holding your arms up in joy, kind of like Rocky from the 80s, like we did it, we're all here in these higher divine realms, loving each other, healing each other. And now they're pulling you to float on your back in this water, next to your child, holding hands perhaps, laughing and pointing up at the sky. And just let that water hold you and soothe you and rock you and heal you. Let the water remind you that you can trust in the goodness of the world to support you. And now you are back on the shore with your whole family of loved ones, departed loved ones, all here with you. And the angels are taking you to a very beautiful meeting place. It's a circle. There are benches and a fireplace in the middle of it, stone. And you can look around the circle and see all the faces of your beloveds here, looking so happy after a long day of happiness. And your child comes to sit next to you in the circle. You can hold them on your lap or put your arm around them and just whisper to them, what do I need to know in order to live my better life right now? To be my better self. And listen to what your child tells you. It may be a simple answer, but it will be profound. Your primary spirit guide is here in the circle with you. You can ask your guide, Am I learning what I went to Earth to learn? Can you help me understand why I've had so much pain? And your guide is looking at you with so much love. And your guide is answering that question for you. Absorb the answer. Thank your guide. Thank your child. Thank your beloveds in this circle. And just tell them that you'll remember how real this is. And you'll come back here on your own whenever you need comfort or healing or conversation. And so now we turn and let the angels fly us through time and space in the quantum universe, pointing out beautiful galaxies, all beings of love in every galaxy, all connected to this source of God consciousness, as you are and as your child is. We are all part of the good. We are all part of the light. We are all part of God. And now we drop back down into the physical world, remembering how dense the energy is here. Breathing back into the body. Oh, yes, it's a different frequency. It feels heavier, but now we remember the lightness, the joy of those higher realms. And you did have an answer that you received. Write it down if you can. And make a plan to return to these realms. Make a plan to return there tonight in your dream vision. In just the way that Jagger came and comforted me and hung out with me last night, and he's Amber's son. Just know that tonight you will have a dream and your beautiful child will come and hang out with you. Maybe stay in your guest bedroom and make you laugh, and maybe go outside and show you something in the yard. Allow it, because it is so much easier than your mind wants to believe. Trust that it is real. Thank you.
That was so beautiful. We have people thanking you in the chat box as well. And I know that let's see. We also have the link for your um, calculating tool as well as your website in the chat box. I also put the link to our YouTube channel, so if you'd like to go ahead and subscribe, please do so. That was absolutely wonderful, Sue. I was thinking when you said let the water support you in these difficult times, and I just could feel the water buoying me up. It was such a beautiful feeling, and the whole experience was so calming. Um, and everyone is saying this was magical, Sue. That was beautiful. Thank you, Reverend Sue. Irene, did you have anything to say?
No, just thank you, Sue. I just love you, and your voice is
Love
so
you so much.
calming. And I'm so happy to have this recording. And everyone, you can go back and do that meditation anytime you'd like by going to YouTube and listening to it again. And thank you. We love you.
Well, we have Wanda saying that was the most beautiful meditation I've ever heard. So that's definitely a compliment. And I do believe that that was such a wonderful thing. And hopefully we'll be able to go back and do it over and over again. But tonight we're going to go ahead and let Reverend Sue go back to her husband and We're going to first allow everybody to unmute and say thank you and good evening. So if you'd like to do that, please do so right now.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very much.
you.
That was
Thank
Good
beautiful.
you
night.
so
That was
much.
Thank you so
beautiful.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Love you.
Night, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a
Thank
wonderful
you.
evening. Thank you so much, Reverend Sue.
Yes, thank you.
Love
Sue.
you all so much.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.